Well, hello there. Welcome, my terrifying phantom. It's not really too terrifying. You're just kind of a golden boy. Not the most terrifying thing ever, if I do say so myself. Which I do. No. Okay. Hi, Titanite Demon. I'm back, but this time I brought a friend. I don't really know the dude, but he's my friend. He's officially apparently he's officially my new friend. That was much easier than when I was alone. There's 2 demon titanite out of it. You know the Claylog sword is gonna be great fun once I upgrade it. Because I know I could use my demon titanite on something that isn't Claylog's weapon, but I'm totally going to use my demon titanite on Claylog's weapon. It's kind of part of why I kept the Claylog soul for so long. Is that like Wrath of the Gods or something? Because that's what it seems to be. What that spell seems to be, some kind of form of Wrath o' the Godos. Ow. Apparently that hurts like a lot. Ow. I don't want to fight the boss right now. Okay, that dude is gonna die. I'll take the 30 grand. I'll drink another Estos. And push in the lever to open the door. Is that the Claymore or the Black Knight sword? I can't really tell with the golden glimmer. Too much gold for me to tell. He doesn't even look golden. He looks more like, do you guys know licorice? He looks more like orange licorice. Like a licorice if licorice was orange. I'm gonna grab the titanite chunk. I mean, there is a form of orange, there is a thing known, there is orange licorice, but not most people really know about it, or yet. Is this the spot I'm thinking of, or am I going the wrong way again? I'm going the correct way, cool. I want Claylog's Fury Sword. I want to have orange peoples, okay? Orange people. They're going to all be orange. They're just gonna be orange. And modify weapons. He's lightning. Then where is... How do I... I know that armor set's hefty and poisey, but... I can't remember, where do you have to go to... What tab do you go to get the ability to turn blast souls into weapons? Repair equipment? I mean, I'll repair my equipment, but still. Okay, now purchased item, Toms. That's expensive, but where do I go to get the boss stuff? Including Titanite. Do I repair a reinforced weapon? How do you... How much twinkling titanite do I need? Twinkling titanite is 4, so I need 3 more. I think I can afford 3. I can only afford 2. Well then, there's no point. Okay, well, I can come over here and I can open up this. And then get behind him, waboop, and then apparently fail miserably. And waboop. Oh. Waboop. I think I'm gonna have only one phantom for this. I've had so many people play around level 80-ish for PvE. Oh, whoops, wrong button. The reason why most people don't see too many people's ears is because this, it's like level 80 gameplay-ish areas for most summon signs and such. And they also only stay there for oh so long. I don't think you need to summon Solaire for this part of his quest line. I'm gonna go for Smo first. If Ornstein takes way too much damage, then I'm gonna have to kick the dude out and Homer Bone. Because I wanna fight, supercharged Smo for Smo. Not Smo, I wanna fight supercharged Ornstein. I want to kill Smo before he gets supercharged. Heal much? Thank you. He's slow, but he's a beefy boy. He deals a lot of damage and tanks a lot of damage as well. Wonder if the Phantom's caught on to the fact that I'm trying to kill Snow first. Or if he's just playing it way too safe. Here's a fun thing, if you watch Smo closely, if you watch the guys closely, you can actually tell that they're alive when the other kills them. Well, technically Smo couldn't get up even if he tried. But with Ornstein, you could see his, if Ornstein's the one on the ground, when Snow crushes him, Ornstein, you can actually see his, one of his hands, twitch, right before he gets crushed. Symbolizing the fact that he's still alive, and was just crumpled down on the ground because of pain and such. It kind of hurts to get beaten down by a whole by big beefy weapons, or fast-moving weapons too many times for you to be able to handle it. I can imagine it wouldn't feel too nice to be getting pounded on like the way our characters are pounding on him in real life. Actually, I'm pretty sure you die. Actually, no, I know for a fact you would. Soul Ornstein and the Leo Ring. A humanity and a sunlight metal base atom. No matter what you do, you get the humanity, but Smo doesn't drop a ring, only Ornstein, and Ornstein drops the Leo ring, boosting damage with piercing weapons like spears and such. And then there's also a fun little tidbit thing. Where if you kill Smo, and then you get either Ornstein or Smo's soul, depending on which one you kill second. The one that gets supercharged is the one soul you're gonna get when they die to death. Now there's an achievement just for kneeling for the Lord Vessel, and if you kneel again, you can enter the Covenant. And there's your 2 achievements in one. So that's 4 achievements in this area alone. Alright, I'm going to kill him. Now that she's dead, you find out, once you kill her, you find out she's actually, she's been an illusion that was casted by Dark Sun Gwen. And you actually find out that Dark Sun Gwen's illusions are so powerful that they can last till even hundreds of years after his death. And his hallway in and of itself is an illusion. He's not teleporting backwards each time, he's teleporting backwards and forwards over and over. But eventually he does get forced to teleport to the back of the arena, which means if you make him teleport too much, you can actually find out that there is an end to his arena. It ends. Damn, there's so many summon signs here. I'm gonna put down my helpful sign right here. Someone's sign. Oh, everyone's sign just disappeared because I put down my sign, so I can no longer see everyone else's signs. Doi. I think, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's the way these guys work. Come here. It's just like Ornstein and Smo, a faster one with lower damage and a slower, tankier one with higher damage. Except they're weak as hell. And this dude, if you actually recognize him, he is the merchant that you discovered back in, if you killed the giants that threw the giant flaming boulder ball things, you could find that, you could do the jump to get the cell key as well as that merchant's thing. My summon sign was destroyed because of where I went. I don't care. However, I am going to be helping people out. Actually, now that I think about it, I could join the Sunlight Covenant because I have helped him through Sens and I think another boss too. I think might just have been one though. I'm not sure, but I do know that 24k is a lot of souls for one. However, in exchange to max out my weapon, 26 grand ain't bad. It's 26 grand total. Over here, it's white titanite chunks for this, believe it or not. This occult club is actually going to be what I'm going to be using my white titanite chunks on. Now, over here, none of these great swords are cinematized. I don't have green titanite. Don't know if that's who sells it. However, I know that the Zweihander will only need 2 more. So does he sell? Yes, he sells them. So 2 more, and he does sell these. I could buy 1 from him for now. Then I just need to go down. That's plus 4. I'm gonna need 3 more for that. That's plus 5. Then in exchange for 3. Then reinforce my weapon, the claymore, and then oh, this is where you turn things into the bossy weapons. I totally forgot you need to combo together Pacific weapons along with Pacific boss souls. And the weapons had to be at certain reinforcement stages. I believe it was I think it's plus 10. And I believe you need either a plus 10 scimitar or plus 10 something else for the sword I want. For now, I'm just going to leave it alone. I can't get divine to the higher tier without going to the catacombs and then going down to the Tomb of the Giants. So that's a thing. Then, as for the occult, I'm gonna need more white titanite chunks. And what do you need for the lightning spear? What do you need to upgrade lightning? I'm gonna need to find the lightning spear, find out what it takes to upgrade lightning. I know that that's, yeah, demon. What does it take to upgrade lightning? What does it take to upgrade lightning? Lightning. There's the lightning spear. It takes ordinary titanite chunks. I think I'm gonna save this. At least for now. No, I think that's done for now, so what I'm gonna do, I've unlocked the ability to warp. That much I do know. And I believe the summon signs should be gone from me in general. No, there's still signs there. I wonder why. I think I'm gonna put down a summon sign right here. A sign of my own. And wait for a while to be summoned. For a little bit. I'm pointing forward even though I don't need to. I can stretch Snow or Ornstein. Also, there's a dude who sells boss armors. If you kill Ornstein second or Smo second, whoever you killed the supercharged form of will be whose armor he sells you. I'm going to have a lot of different armor sets by the end of the game for like different cosplays. I'm going to have a lot of upgraded things. But that's size point. This gets heavier, but it gets a lot more poise. That giant set there? Yeah. I'm gonna put on the mask of the Footlum. No, I'm not. Havels. Havels is even better than this in poise, but its armor set is so heavy, it's stupid. Okay, anyways. I'm impatient. I can't wait to be summoned by someone who's not going to be summoning me. Like, if you look at how many signs are here, the odds of a Pacific... Oh, there were a lot more signs here. Now there's only one. In that case, I'll place mine back down.
He's coming back. Oh my God.
Mom, are you okay?
He said he'll put the whiskers on the kitty. That was awesome, dude. I did too. At my 6 p.m. someone said that. I was laughing so hard.
Really? Is no one gonna summon me? How many signs are here now? 1.
I just saw him.
I'll put my sign right here. No. I don't have the patience to wait.
Stop fighting, Paul. I know, right?
There should be a trophy for killing her.
You're muted, Paul.
You know, it'd be cool if there was if there are 6 trophies in this area in total, like killing Ornstein first or Smo first. Like, a trophy for killing a Pacific 1 second?
The answer is yes.
That'd be neato.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially
we're not
since
fighting
you
Nita
guys
right
said
now, are we?
You really should go get your numbers checked. You really, really should, just in case they balance you out.
I can get one more level. 31 in endurance. Not bad. What spells do I
And your
have?
kitties? Yep, yep. Don't forget, Cream's telling you too. Yep, the cats need you. You can do it. You've got your wife there.
Okay, warp. Island Shrine, Sunlight Altar. I want to see if I can join the Covenant over at the Sunlight Altar. If not, then I'm not leveling up my faith to 20 or to 15. Fun thing is, you need 20 faith to join that Covenant, but every time you help someone beat a boss as a summon, and the boss is successfully beaten, then...
Forgive me. I was just pondering about my poor fortune. I did not find my own son, not in Anor Londo, nor in Twilight Blight Town. Where else might my son be? Lost Isolith?
Oh, you hit
or
a
the
filler
tomb of the
bone.
Grave Lord? But I cannot give up. I became undead to pursue this. But when I peer at the sun up above, it occurs to me, what if I am seen as a
There are
laughing
plenty of
stock?
other jobs out there
As a
too.
blind fool without reason? Well, I suppose
too
they
when
wouldn't
I
be
got
far
here.
off.
Oh, you should have seen me.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind and gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body. Like if only I could be so... Oh, hello there. If only...
I can't so much as kneel there, so I don't have enough faith. No ever killed enough bosses as Phantom. Damn. I have one more to go.
They just yelled at you to go to the ER too.
Okay, well.
And yeah, you can log in from the hospital. They have Wi-Fi there.
Firelink Shrine.
Yeah. My friends who've been going in for surgeries, they've been zooming into us. So you'll have your meeting.
Ow.
Do it, Dave.
I want to test something. I can still mid-roll like this. 95 poise. If I put on Mask of the Father, otherwise I don't think I'll be able to roll. When I put on the entire giant armor set, how are my poise look? 117. And do I fat roll? I fat roll. Do I equip the bow? Still fat roll? Yeah, I still fat roll. This armor does look nicer, though. You can roll without the gauntlets, but that puts me at 96.
How about you not worry about that for now? Just tonight. Go in tonight and see what happens. You don't... Yeah. Go in, get checked. Yeah. Yeah, go in, get checked, and if you have to, you can check out early.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and definitely not gonna be able to. Damn! I know for a fact to put this on. Yep. Okay, how are the poise with this? 115. Damn. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick to the full Katarina set. Oh, I can actually roll in the Katarina, the full Katarina armor set without Howl's ring on right now. Oh no, I can't. It's just that it had a lingering effect. If I still have to mask the father, I know I could. I think we can keep on Havel's though. Okay. So I have multiple choices here. Choice 1, Tomb of the Giants. Choice 2, deeper into Claylax area. Choice 3, I don't want choice 3. And choice 4 is to free Logan. Which is something I'm gonna need to do. Which means if I give him the Lord Vessel, I can't really free Logan. So I still need to ignore that doofus. That's just great. I don't know if I can or can't warp to the Undead Parish, but I'll just run there for now. I'm 27 minutes in, and ooh, I just realized what time it was. Okay. Well, we've been Ornstein and Smo this playthrough.
We love you too, Paul.
Whoa, that got loud.
You know what my teenager always says? My kid always told me this his whole life. Mom, always remember when I yell I hate you, just because I love you, and I
Shush it. I don't know. Ooh, I could, once I drop off the Lord's Soul, I could go to the, DLC. That could be fun. Hey, now I'm gonna... There's only a 15 assets? What the hell? I'm gonna be spending a lot of time here, especially in New Game Pluses, especially considering that's Sense Fortress. I don't think Andre is the one who takes the Dark Ember, however, I will go to him with it. Let's see if he is or isn't.
Well, I've never heard of a black ember. How about leaving that ember with me? I find it strangely fascinating.
Oh, he's the one who takes
Yes.
the Dark Ember.
Well, thank you. This ember really is something special. I'm already under its spell. I sense great potential indeed.
Oh, it is. The occult weapons are pretty powerful.
Hospital Jello.
The Zwahander up to +6. Oh yeah, there is a such thing as the raw infusion. I totally forgot about its existence. Okay, reinforced weapon. Where's the Zwahander? This is the weapon I'm bringing up to +15 naturally without any infusions. So +10 Zwahander obtained. Now I'm gonna need a good bundle of these. It's 3 for the last one, then 2 for both the ones before, so that's 7. then 1 for both of them, so that's 9. Yeah, that's 9, which is expensive, I just realized. So what weapon is it that I'm going to be giving the raw infusion to? You know what? Let's give it to the greatsword. I'm out of souls now.
Don't get yourself...
I won't get myself killed. Especially within the time it'll take me to get the souls I need for what I want from you. I think I'll use 2 of them. Then that'll put me around where I want. Yeah, it's 5 grand for each. I still need to go get that Pacific bow. Reinforced weaponry. I have to pay him soul. If I give him the materials required and pay him the souls, he'll upgrade it for me. And then modify.
Nico.
Then, oh, raw infusion.
Nico.
Then reinforced weapon. I only have 10, which should be enough. Because I only need 9. To my knowledge. So I'll be left with 1. Yeah. So that's, yep, that's a maxed out raw weapon.
I love Dave. Don't talk shit about
There we go, that's my first maxed out weapon achievement. Not even my divine weapon's maxed. If you modify divine weapon, there's a cult. White titanite chunk. Divine weapons can become, it can go in either 2 directions. The higher tier of divine, which you get from the Tomb of the Giants, which I like to just call Divine Plus 1, or a cult, which is awesome. I love occult weapons. However, I'm not running faith, nor am I running intellect, because occult actually, fun factor, it's a pretty great weapon type. It's much stronger than you'd think. Anyways,
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there.
He says, don't get yourself killed, and I'll be seeing you then. Be careful out there, depending on how many things you upgrade. And the reason he said I'll be seeing you then is because because that weapon's maxed out on raw. So he thinks there's no way he's gonna die with that kind of weapon. No way. You know, if my loot were to drop when I died, this would be the most stacked corpse you would ever find on the ground. You'd be like, holy shit! Give me some of that. Raw infusions, they give you a large damage boost. However, they basically, what they do is you get a large damage boost at first, but then it removes your, pretty much removes your scaling pretty much completely. So if you're running something like a soul level, like a low soul level, like 1 to 10 or so, the raw infusion is the infusion for you. However, I don't remember what ember you gotta give him for the raw infusion. For some reason, I never remember that. I think that's because I'm pretty sure he starts off with the raw infusion. No embers required. No, there's no way that's right. That's gotta be wrong. Here's a fun factor. If you want to have 2, here's trivia for you. That'll be answered later. Don't skip. Actually, take the trivia. So the thief gets 2 burial gifts, and you get to choose one. However, the thief is guaranteed to have another one with the one you choose, unless you choose the same one that you already get for free, or you choose to have no item, no gift. And what gift is it that you get? Is that really the way I have the bullets facing? I mean, I'll take it. I definitely didn't do that on purpose. But cool. Oh, so now the boulders are. Even though it wasn't quite a backstab to that dart that hit him in the back and killed him. I knew the boulder would come. Just run. Just run. That hurt, but it didn't kill me. And make it face that way. I totally forgot that they could get launched while you were turning it, and that they would just get launched the way you were turning it towards. Honestly, I forgot that was a mechanic entirely. Why? I have a feeling that I keep, every time I go through here, missing a very specific item. But I'm gonna have to go to where I think it is to know. Because if I go through here... No. No. You can die, Snake. Isn't there the slumbering dragon crest around here? Yep, slumbering dragon crest ring right here. Whew! That guillotine nearly hit me. I wonder if that reset the boulder or not. Because it did go pretty far back, so it's possible the snake went over to it and reset it. Because I'm pretty sure there is a snake that's there that just runs away every time you get too close to it. I'll be able to tell if I wait here for a little bit. Okay, I don't think so. However, I didn't wait. Damn. I didn't mean to fall off the edge and die that way.
Go. And then you can always...
However, whatever. Luckily, to save him, he trusts me whether I'm hollowed or human. If I'm not mistaken, on PC, there's a mod for this game where you can become the boss. It says. I've at least seen it on Dark Souls 3. Who would win, Artorias or Manus? Sadly, I'm gonna have to say Manus. Even though if it was up to me, Manus would be the loser, granted just purely by stat-wise and just how they fight and how sporadic they are. I think Artorias would pretty heavily weaken Manus, but Manus would win. However, depending on the arena they're fighting in, would definitely influence how much damage Artorias was able to deal, because it would influence how much space that Manus had in the arena. Okay, let that go off, then... Come here, ball. Ah. No longer coming this way. Lame, but okay. Now that he's dead, I'm pretty sure my souls should be right around this corner. Huh, where are they? I already got my souls in humanity. I just had less souls than I remember having because I forgot how many I spent.
But think about it, Paul. This could be the last time. This could be the last time you do it.
Cool. That's a sorcery teacher, dude. he sells all of the same sorceries that the previous sorcerer does. He also sells both of the rings, and he is also the master of the previous sorcerer you saved way earlier on in the game for that one grand ring. And he sells even more than what his Justice pupil does.
Yeah, just what Brenda said. Get in the car.
I forgot about Sigmar over in Anorlando. Crap, I'm gonna have to go back to Anorlando and see if I can still do that part of his quest line. Of his quest chain. Quest line management is not my thing. One quest line, okay. Two, maybe. How many there are is gonna be. I don't think it was gonna be this fun fair. Whatever.
Amen.
I just killed myself again. I'm a stupid idiot. Silver Knights are like the one thing that stays, if I remember if I remember correctly. The Firekeeper I killed earlier will become hostile no matter what after this happens. Now, back to that piece of trivia. The gift that you get given just for picking the thief class is, drumroll please. That was pretty sucky. The Master Key. By far the best of the best. I know I need to go out that way later, but then I'm gonna have to Homeward Bone after that, or Dark Sign, whichever one. So I'd like to get to find Sigwire. Heh. That was like the perfect timing for my mother to say here, here.
I know, right? Show us. Go on, go.
Right at the very top here. Yep, Silver Knights are the things that stay. And over through here I don't like dark areas, especially for YouTube. You guys probably can't see, like, anything. Granted, I'm the reason this area is dark right now. But, yeah. Anyways, Siegmeyer.
Whatever can be done.
We're twins!
Ah, you again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
The fate of Siegmeyer part is only there if you're wearing Siegmeyer of Catalina's armor. Otherwise, it's the fate of Catalina. Or something different. I know it's something different. Okay. Well, apparently I'm not okay.
Yeah, we want to see you get in the car. We're here for you. Come on, Cat Whisperer.
Due to all the ash, excuse me, what? Due to all the ash, it's not great. Yeah, it's pretty. The ash is pretty sucky and lame.
Yep.
Totally forgot there was one ready to ambush you as soon as you went through the door. Okay, so and the report doesn't work on the Silver Knights. That's lame. Whatever.
What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This Knight of Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude. But be warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan.
This ring is basically the life ring from the other Dark Souls games. However, I don't understand. Small HP increase. But when you look at what it is in the menu, it says, but it comes at a cost. Like if you get it as your gift. I don't understand why. I didn't even look for the chain. Oh, I got lucky with it not being a demon. I mean, I got lucky with it not being a mimic. Jeez, brain.
Maybe it's not about you. Maybe it's about helping that next
Then
person.
Then I'm going to go ahead and head over to the Great Bow, pick it up, Homeward Bone, and warp off somewhere else.
That was beautiful to put it that way. Like, hey, maybe this might actually happen, and this might be why you're going. So, get over yourself.
Huh, I forgot this way existed. But I had to check to see if this was a direction. Where does it spit you out, though? Oh, it spits you out over here. Yeah, this is how you get up. I don't really know that great about it right now. However, I could see just how well Fire Surge should work on him. If you parry those things, it'll cut the damage in half, as well as get rid of the arrow. In other words, the great bow arrows are parryable. It's great just watching him evaporate. The build isn't set up for maximum damage with it, but if I got rings that boost my flames and some other stuff, I might just have what it would take to be able to beat the whatever it's called, to beat things with the Fire Surge. Because I know if I put on the correct set of stuff, the Fire Surge damage is massive, and so is the Fire Whip. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's Dust Crown for helmet, then Power Within for extra damage, stack with the Dust Crown. Then once again fuse it with something. I think you're going to be fusing it with the second time around is Red Tear Stone. So Red Tear Stone Ring boosts damage by 50%, low HP. It's not 50%, but it is low. Boosts damage on low HP by a good chunk. Then the Dust Crown boosts spell damage, whether pyromancy or sorcery. As long as it's not a miracle. Even the miracles are boosted by the Dust Crown. And then there is also the fuck. Then there is also the major thing of brain farts. Power Within. Because yeah, stack all those buffs together. You can Fire Surge, then get Fire Surge 80 cast and Fire Whip 80 cast, and you can kill Calamite New Game Plus or New Game 0, either one, just with that exact setup. It will evaporate him. If there's anything you want to kill with that setup, as long as it's a non-fire based enemy, easy. And the best part, you can do it at soul level 1. It's amazing. Anyways, let's go ahead and actually get the Great Bow Bad and fall off and end up getting a Titanite chunk instead. However, I am glad I got the Titanite chunk anyways, even though I did fall off when I was going for the Great Bow. There's no way out besides Dark Sign or Homeward Bone, which I'm choosing Homeward Bone because we got some souls. Some. Specification, especially, is some. That's what I mean. Like, literally only some.
Dude, girl, if I could right now, I'd tell it. It's not an option in this program. It's beyond worth it.
Fire Malinkle, Shrine Malinkle. So we're going over towards the tomb. Where are we gonna go? I think...
Well, Nico, sweetheart, the only time I don't feel like it, and I
Well,
don't feel
fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking, the gate, the old portrait, was that your doing?
So yeah, if I could get away with it.
Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This night of Katerina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
I don't remember the rest of his quest line after this step. I do know that you need to free his daughter from one of the thingy things. And that down in Blighttown you need to give him some mosses. And that you need to encounter him in the Isolith area. But I can't remember which order that is. I know that Blighttown comes before Isolith. But I can't remember if it's daughter, Blighttown, Isolith, Blighttown, daughter, Isolith, Blighttown, Isolith, daughter, or like any of those three combined orders. So I'm probably not going to go to any of those. So I'm probably just going to go to the tomb so that I don't got to worry about it. Because I can't remember his exact quest line off the top of my head right now. So yeah.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Holy shit, he ate me! The fun thing about this is if you actually jump into his pit rather than talk to him, you can actually get a special opening cutscene to, you can get a special cutscene to when you come down here. Great, you could always just warp to the Lord Vessel too, I believe.
This is the Firelink Chamber.
Chamber of Gwyn. I think we're actually gonna watch this cutscene. I've been doing some questline things, attempting to get some co-op done, rearranging my inventory, and I got 3 achievements this episode so far. Maxed out raw weapon, got my occult weapon upgraded, got my divine weapon to as close to max as I can get it before Tomb of the Giants. So that's, I've done a good chunk this episode. Tomb of the Giants. Oh god. Crystal area. Isolith.
Yeah, that cave and rope.
There we go. Rest at Lord Vessel. Now there's the offer souls option here. Granted, if we got the bottomless box, it'd be maxed out. And outside of the Lord Vessel, there is no option often, not even a slot for offering a Lord Soul. So that's neat. But I'm gonna warp once again to Firelink Shrine. Not for Tomb of the Giants right now, actually. What I'm going to be doing is something I haven't done yet. I'm going to head over to the Undead Burg and get myself the bottomless box because it's becoming a headache to carry all this stuff around. and actually manage all of it. Oh, that dude's the one who sells the boss armors. He also, if you don't do Blighttown before the depths, or like doing the areas in the set order, you can find him in the depths next to the door to Blighttown, and he'll actually, that bonfire that you open with the master key, he'll sell you the key to that bonfire door. I forget how much it costs, but it is a key.
Well, don't they feed you guys and you don't have to pay for food?
Okay, well, going through here is going to be very easy. I think I'm going to have a little bit of fun with Undead Report, or Reprieve, or I don't know.
Nice, stinky, sweaty men.
What? Does not work the same way it does in the other Dark Souls games? I'm pretty sure this is the one that's supposed to take over the Undead Hollow's minds and make them fight against the other enemies, rather than against you. But it's not working. What? I don't know. I still need to max out my Pyro Glove. With the amount of souls I have now, I can only get it to to the Flame at +4. I'd need more. And I think I need like 15-20 grand more to get to the next tier after that. I'll take the sword short, I guess. It's just another weapon that's gonna end up being in my box. My bottomless box. Now that's through the shield. I love it. Before you can so much as attempt to get the jump on me.
Oh, there you are. Where have you been hiding? I guess you'd hop the twig for certain. Bah, shows what I know.
I will buy the dry finger for 2 grand, and I will buy the orange soapstone for 100. And then I will buy the bottomless box for 1,000. Then he sells no weapons I'd actually want. Like, ever. I don't need his arrowy services, or this armor. However, I will finish off purchasing the rest of the set. And I'll take 9 more throwing knives, just to have it a pretty good number. And I think I'll take 10 of these. For emergencies. What is the maximum? Ooh, 99. A pretty cheap price, too. I'll take it.
Oh, thank you. Come back. Good morning, little Julia.
Now, if you pay attention to the name he says when he dies, he says Little Yulia. Yulia is the one he loved. Or was it his daughter? I don't remember. The lore either says it's his daughter or his love. I don't remember. However, it is the other merchant that's trapped in a cage, and he cries her name as he dies. And that other merchant, without any warning when you kill him, her prices go up. Granted, she talks to you about not even knowing why she put up her prices. She just knows that you did something, and she doesn't trust you. And what you did is you killed him. He also drops a humanity, a katana, one of the good ones too. As well as, if you haven't bought that key from him, that opens up those doors, the door to certain stuff. It's fun. Anyways. And once again, head back to Firelink.
Oh, hello again. I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely.
Hello there. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorcery. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. You will find your own way. Don't frown with regret. Peer forward with your head high.
What's my intelligence stat at? 10. What do I need my intelligence stat at from to sell me stuff?
I love you.
Well, shit.
Goodbye then.
Do we still get to bug you?
It's for all the sorceries. I'm pretty sure I need to buy stuff from him. Once you kill him, his pupil learns stuff. Am I gonna have to wait till like a Pacific New Game Plus cycle? Probably New Game Plus. I'm not sure how high my intellect needs to be though. I'll probably look it up because I do need to get his sorceries to be able to get all the sorceries in the game, to be able to get the achievement for collecting all the sorceries.
Yeah, you've got to hit you with a belt, man.
Oh yeah, and after those 3 things I was talking about with Siegwire and his daughter, Meyer, I believe the next thing you do after all those is go to Ashen Lake and fight the Hydra with them. And then I wish I could say there was a happy ending after that, but Siegmeyer's daughter's so not such a happy ending. And I can't, and that's also when you get Siegmeyer's stuff for free. Without having to kill him. It's sad. Granted, what isn't sad in Dark Souls storylines? Because most of the time it's super stupidly sad. Like, Dark Souls 2... Dark Souls 2 is going to be so much harder to platinum because there's a secret achievement for every single one of the quest lines. And there are so many... and to get all of the quest lines done... For them, you have to be, there are Pacific bosses where they put their sign, you have to kill each and every one of the bosses with them. Well, there's 4 bosses, I believe, for each one, and you only need to kill at least 3 or so, I believe. And it's possible to just bonfire static the same one over and over, whichever one is the easiest. And just do that boss fight with them multiple times. So that's not what I'm going to do for many quest lines, except for one. Anyways, let's continue. How much durability does this have? 296 out of 300. How is that? I mean, I know I repaired it decently recently, but damn, even in Dark Souls 3, your equipment breaks down quicker. I mean, granted, it gets repaired. The way it gets repaired kind of makes it impossible to have things break. Dark Souls 2 is the only one where you actually have a fear of breaking, where you can actually, where you just actually like breaking your weapons is something that's actually possible. Because in Dark Souls 1, as long as you're not stupid or you're not counting very specific enemies that degrade your equipment stupid fast in Lost Izalith, it's really not that bad at all. Anyways. I know I could drop down onto that one, but I'm not going to. At least not yet. Not right this second. There we go. Oh, I should have ran the other way. Is this where I think it is, or... That's the bonfire one. There are two places I was thinking of. That's the one I didn't really care for, like, literally at all. But whatever. Wait a second, what's that lip there, then? Is there something below it? Oh, there totally is. Shit, but how do you... I think I know how I'm gonna do it. Or to the very edge. Try right, I know. Walk. I'm gonna walk very slowly. Okay, so this is how you get the Great Scythe. Not gonna lie, I forgot how to get the Great Scythe. And then you fall down here. And this is how you get to the Covenant. With the easier way to get to the Covenant. Oh, the way you're supposed to take. Hi, Red. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy, you need to stop doing that. Hi, Red Skull Jim. Me. Jimmy, I'm not gonna let you prank me. What? Jimmy, stop! You know that hurts your brain. You know that messes with your mind, right, man? There's something wrong with Jimmy's head. I keep telling him that's bad for him, blowing his head up. He's already lost his body. He's just redhead Jimmy. But no, he never listens to me. No matter how many times I tell him he shouldn't do it because it's stupid and it's gonna hurt him, but he does it every time. Clearly, Redhead Jimmy never lost his body. What happened is he turned his body into a whole bunch of extra skulls due to one of his freaky experiments, and he always blows up those skulls. Like if I wasn't able to make him respawn, he'd be dead. He would have died a long time ago. Only upside to Jimmy's skulls blowing up is they don't creep me out anymore. But I still care about Redhead Scully Jimmy. Scully Redhead Jimmy. Like, Jimmy's gotta stop doing that to himself. Whew! Large soul of a nameless soldier. Ink the Estus. Then walk down. That was nearly a fall. The mace, as well as the starting armor set for the cleric. At least in this game's starting cleric armor set. Because the cleric is one of the few classes that has its armor sets change in between each and every one of the 3 Souls games. The starting cleric armor set is never the same in any of the Souls games as in any of the other Souls games. No matter what order you play them in, whichever one you play them in first is the one you play them in first. It's always different. Anyways, that's besides the point. There's similarities between two. There are slight similarities with the blue in 2 and 3. However, 3 is much more blue and much darker of a color. bone meal skeletons. So annoying. Finally. And if you got that, this giant's door is already opened. You don't gotta worry about where you end up. Because now we're here. We can finally rest this place. I'm not gonna rehuman yet. Even to kindle that fire.
What's that then? Need some smithing? Then produce me some wares.
He already has fire naturally, then if you give him the Chaos Ember, he can also make it chaos. However, that's bad point. Nine. Reinforce. I'm gonna need a fire weapon. But what do I want to infuse with fire? I need to think. I think maybe the Mace or the Morning Star? Ooh, the Great Club. A flaming pickaxe. I don't know why, but that sounds really funny to me. And I'm pretty sure I could afford it. I couldn't afford the Great Club. You know what? I'm gonna have my pickaxe be my fire weapon. I mean, once I'm getting a chaos weapon, I'm gonna need to choose yet another weapon. However, that's besides the point. I do not have the green Titanite shard it requires to make it fire. Does he sell green Titanite shards? No, he doesn't. Crap.
Why are you listening to this manner, Troy?
If that'll be all, then...
If that be all, then be gone. It's almost always his thing. Jesus, I forgot how many there were. I never forgot how many there were.
Yeah. I've been trying to...
They're running at him to death. Time to head over into the Tomb of the Giants. The Tomb of the Giants. Dun dun dun. Okay. This place is gonna be a pain. Because I totally forgot, if I don't go to the lostness of the eyes loose, I don't have the mask yet, the helmet yet. Luckily, there are no necromancers in the Tomb of the Giants, for they're all stationed in the catacombs. Partly because, the necromancers were dabbling with the dark arts and attempts at resurrecting of the innards of the body, the skeletons. Granted, the skeletons would lose their mind. The necromancers could control the ordinary skeletons, but eventually, very uncommonly and rarely, they would resurrect what is known as a giant skeleton. And I call them hippos. I call them hippo skeletons. They're hippo skeletons and giant ones. These giant skeletons scared them out of the Tomb of the Giants. For this was all known as the Tomb of the Giants because the people who were buried here were giants. And they dabbled with their dark arts, bringing back giants, these giants from the dead as skeletons. But they could not control the giants, for the giants were too strong and powerful, so the necromancers were forced to flee from the Tomb of the Giants and live out in the catacombs. Leaving behind their giant creations in the tomb of Gravelord Nito. After everything was left behind, a certain Pacific few giants followed the necromancers. Since there were very few giants, the necromancers could control the skeletons and the giants. However, the necromancers were forced to permanently seal off the tomb of the giants, where Nito lived, their lord, in other words. Grave Lord Nito, the original Grave Lord Nito, or if you actually look into the lore, his full title, Grave Lord Nito, the original necromancer. He was the first necromancer to ever exist, and his own magic is what created him and formed him to become the Grave Lord, who he is now. We never get to see him in his human state. However, we do know due to item descriptions that he was once a human, just like us, or a hollow, technically. The necromancers worship him. They are the servants of the Grave Lord. However, that's what they were before the Grave Lord taught them how to resurrect the giant skeletons, caused them to flee and lose their faith in him. They still had their own form of faith. Granted, their faith did not lie with them. Instead, their faith, instead of lying with their former lord, it lied with the faith. Their faith became. They believed that they were the lords. Their faith was no longer put in the Grave Lord Nito, but instead in their own necromancy. These necromancers stayed in the catacombs, slowly taking out giant after giant from the tomb and letting them out. The guard in between the tomb, stopping the tomb and the catacombs from being breached and colliding together, was Pinwheel. So by killing Pinwheel, you killed the guard, a guard that separated the two areas, the tomb and the catacombs, which is why you find yourself inside the tomb of the giants once you go past him, for he was seen as one of the more powerful necromancers. For he was not one, but three necromancers inside of a single body. The father, the mother, and the child were all given masks, and they became what is known as Pinwheel. And deep within this tomb, the giants lived, mostly undisturbed. But one day, a hollow soldier came and claimed the soul of Grave Lord Nito. And that soldier was you. And your hollowed character.
Oh my god, I love your face.
You can see Ash Lake from here. You can see that's Izalith. Then, I forget where, but in a certain part of this area, you can actually see the Ashen Lake. The area that is under the Great Hollow, which we'll be going to once we're about to finish off Siegmeyer's questline. Siegmeyer of Katarina, obviously.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Always answer no if you want to do his quest.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first. But, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
I know he's gonna kick me down and betray me.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
There's a soul item and a skull lantern for if you didn't get a skull lantern earlier on in the game. Which if you didn't, and you had no way of light, it'd be pretty harsh down here.
Hello, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights. My former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
There they are. There's one of them.
What didn't you guys have? I don't think she'd be talking.
There we go, they're dead.
You did not. I heard the doorbell.
You banished those 2 hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I am certain that both Vince and Nico...
Now she's going to be you know that Firekeeper's soul that is in the undead parish before the staircase leading up towards the what are they called? Enemies? The enemies. What enemies are they called? The boss, the gargoyles, bell gargoyles. That is a altar or shrine, and she's going to relocate there and sell miracles. All the miracles that the Way of the White Dude sold, as well as more. She'll sell more miracles like Wrath of the Gods and such. Wrath of the Gods OP, best miracle ever in every single game except for Dark Souls 3 because it's way too slow and slow of a cast speed in Dark Souls 3. Anyways, moving on. And then all of the spells that he sells, that she also sells, she will sell for half the price that he will sell his. And by he, I mean the dude who you have to talk to enter this, to enter the Way of the White Covenant. Because she's the princess, the maiden that he talks about. She is the maiden he talks about, not he is the maiden that she talks about. Damn, I got that backwards. My brain is a crap fest. Anyways, this is besides the point. Oh, these 2 are dead. This item you saw as glimmer earlier is a large soul. And over here, and then once again up a ladder, you're here. I want to come up here first. Down there is Pinwheel / the entrance, the exit to Pinwheel and the entrance to the tomb. We're right above it with an easy item. Then right here are 3 free Eyes of Death. Luckily for the achievements relating to the covenants, you don't gotta max them out, you only gotta join them. Hell, in this one, you don't even gotta join them, you just gotta kneel at them, but I always join them just because, old habits die hard. Old habits from Dark Souls 2 die hard. Anyways, excuse-moi. Then, now that we got that, we're gonna head down here. Oh yeah, that's just a pit of a whole bunch of giant skeletons down there. Like a bundle of them. You can see 2 of them off in the distance there, and there's more than just those 2. So now that we're down here, you can see 3 off in that distance. There are like 4, or there's 6 or so of them here. There's a lot of them here, and they will wreck your day. Oh, hi, kitty. You're allowed to have that. Don't worry. I just wanted to pet you. Okay.
Oh, well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we? Oh, for heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive? I said I'm sorry. Wait, I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you.
I did you wrong, but I didn't. Please.
Yeah, if you say, you can say yes or no and still get his questline done. However, no is the one I usually say there because he gives you a twin humanity if you say no. And if you say yes, he doesn't give you anything to try and sway your favor. Because the reason he gives you that twin humanity is because that's him trying to sway your favor. I need my pyro flame. I need my flame. Where is it? Jesus. Damn. Where am I? Okay, my stuff's over there. But I don't just want to drop down there like an idiot again. You saw what happens when you drop like an idiot. However, if you plunge attack them all like that right there, that'll leave this one, which apparently I hit him in more of his weak points. Because it's possible to one-shot him with this, or two-shot him, depending on how many of their weak points you hit in a single strike. Because every enemy on their bodies, they have at least one weak point, but they have most of the time they have more than one. They have multiple weak points, and you have to get a specific weak point, and each weak point you hit raises the damage that you deal. This dude was a faithful person. If you actually look at the corpses of the Divine Ember Holder and the large Divine Ember Holder, they're both obviously just Andre, except for he's skinned and a little bit, but they're actually praying. So that's why I assume that the reason they had the Divine Ember is because of their faith. They were praying for help. And their Divine Ember is a symbol of the fact that they created weapons that they thought could fit the god's image with their faith. However, I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong about that, so don't quote me on that. I'm not sure if that bit of lore is right or not. However, that's a little bit of something. I can't just be silent all day, every day. I gotta say something eventually. Okay. Well, this tomb is dangerous. Now those ones that are on their feet like dogs or something, I call those the hippo skeletons, and the ones that aren't like that, I call them the giant skeletons. Because those ones on their feet are really big, so it's like some kind of hippo. I know the Black Knight is here somewhere. I know there's a Black Knight around here. Yeah, it's a halberd knight. It's easy enough. So that's the I now officially have 2 Black Knight halberds and a white Titanite chunk and a new white Titanite chunk. That's another hippo dead. Fun part is you can't even see how much of your health bar is missing if you're in complete and total utter darkness, which I think is a little bit of a neat touch. I don't really care for that touch much. Ow. I'm gonna blame the Black Knight on that death. I'm gonna say that death happened because I was weakened by the Black Knight and didn't heal. However, the truth is, it's just because those hippos are just... Well, the giant hippo skeletons, let's just say they're the hardest of all the skeletons in the entire game, in my opinion. I mean, the pinwheels are technically classified as an undead enemy, but the skeletons are classified as undead enemies. But there's a whole different category for the skeleton undeads and the non-skeleton undeads. So, pinwheel technically ain't a skeleton. Technically, the pinwheels are the original pinwheel's just a necromancer, and the other pinwheels, well, they ain't exactly necromancers. They were necromanced by Pinwheel. There, in a sense. I just lost 2 humanity and a good chunk of souls, and I am really irritated about that fact. The 2 humanity, it's a... Well, oof, I lost 2 humanity, but it's not the end of the world. But that souls, not the end of the world either, but still, like, big oofs. That was big sucky death. Okay. So those hippos, man, I'm telling ya. They're either gonna hit you once or they're gonna hit you twice. It's almost avoidable to have any other combination of hits. And they'll one-shot you if you're not if you're not careful. And you don't got enough health at the time of them getting you. Or technically it won't be a one-shot, but they'll definitely shred ya. Oh, now that jumps there, but I'm going for the platinum-y stuff, so completionist-y thing. Oh, nice. It's a free soul item. Okay. I can't remember. Is it right here? No, it's not right there. It's a bit later on in the level. There we go. Where the hell is the way down? Is that like... There we go. Okay. And back this way. I believe this way doesn't have anything here too harmful, if I remember correctly, because we already killed the Black Knight. Excuse me, moi. Yeah, it's just the shield. Speaking of the shield, I still don't have the Twin Dragon shield because I completely forgot how to get it. Wait, that's a bonfire down there. I totally forgot there was a second bonfire in the Giants area. Not gonna lie, I totally forgot about that second bonfire in the tomb. I know that's a jumpable thing, however. Be more focused on other things now. Okay. I'm walking around here. What's this message again? Bonfire ahead. Why do I not trust that at all? Because I know, oh, it actually is the bonfire. And I knew there was a bonfire around here, but for some reason I just didn't trust the message. Here's my bottomless box. There we go. Upgrade materials. I'm keeping all my upgrade materials on me. Weapons. Short swords, long swords. I'm going to add everything that has no infusion and no upgrades. And whenever I want something with an infusion or upgrades, I'll just check without an infusion or without upgrades. I'll just check the box for it and find it in my bottomless box. It'll make my life easier. Okay. Obviously wanted to keep that. Cut cost. Oh no, pickaxe. Keep that one. Lightning spear. I'll keep the longbow and the great bow. I don't need 3 crossbows. I think 3 different types of crossbows. Okay, 3 crossbows at the same type? No, thank you. It's they're all different. I'll keep don't need 2 of those in my inventory. There aren't many reasons I can think of myself upgrading shields for, except a few very, very specific reasons. Okay, there we go. Now armor. There we go, that's easy. The knight armor, yeah. An epic knight armor, definitely. Woolen. The sets are combined, stick together in one thingy. Like one small category. Whenever I want a specific armor set, I'll take it out of my box. But unless it's an armor set, I'm gonna be upgraded or something like that. No, thank you. At least not for now. Actually, I will keep that full armor set on me at all times, as well as the shadow. Just because I know that I'd rather not fish those out a whole bunch of times over and over and such kind of things. Silver Knights. Don't think I'm ever. I definitely don't want to put any of that in there. I'll keep Mask of the Father out and the sack out so I can trade in the sack later. Then rings. I don't think I'm ever going to put any ring inside the thingy, except for rings I'm never going to be using again, at least until New Game Plus. I know that ring can stay there. Honestly, if there was an option to sell it, I'd sell it. It's probably going to stay there forever. That ring I have no point in, and then I'm not using miracles of any sort or any form of spells that I'm willing to put a ring on for, at least. So those are these are the only 4 that are going, only 5 that are going in my box. These 4, which are based around, these 3 are based around. This is a boost of miracles. This is a miracle-y one, and this is a miracle-y one. This is kind of not needed ever again, and that is may increase my magic damage, but it cuts my health in half. That's the second ring you combo with the red tier stun and power within and such. Or anything else? Nope. I'm good. And yeah, I think that's it. If I actually check my armor stuff, that's a lot less stuff. And there's only 6 because Mask of the Father and Sack aren't actually like set up for sets. But for sets, I only got 4 in my inventory on me right now. I believe there should, you know what I think? There should be an achievement for all the different maxings of the weapons, but there should also be an achievement for getting every for fully upgrading a piece of armor and fully upgrading every piece in a full set of armor. Should be like, those are 2 things that aren't trophies that I think should be trophies. I knew that was a trap. There is a way to get that without actually doing the jump, taking the jump I just did. But I prefer to just do the jump because it's a small risk if you fail, but it's really not that hard of a jump. And for it being the covetous silver serpent ring, pretty useful. There is a way to skip a large chunk of the area after that. However, I'm going to jump down here, and later I'm going to show you skip. However, right now, I need to go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back to the stream. Hello, stream, I am back. The white titanite chunk. Or a white titanite chunk, not the white titanite chunk. There's not only one white titanite chunk in the entire game. You know, each of the 3 areas, that are uncovered by the Lord Vessel have a color of titanite chunk, is what I've noticed inside of them. As a titanite chunk color, which is the color of the titanite chunk that, well, you can find in that area. For this one, the Tomb of the Giants, it's white like a skeleton's bones. Then for Lost Izalith, it's red because fiery lava demons. Do I need to say anything else? And then in the crystal area, which is, well, crystal, there's the white titanite chunks, which definitely fit with the theme of the crystal enemies, as well as the magical facts of that being the Duke's Archive. The Duke's Archive. There we go. No, I'm going to the boss with this little stuff. I'll take that free soul item right there. Is there anything down over this way? Nope. Okay. I don't remember where this goes down, but you know it goes down somewhere. Not very far down, but... Oh, it's literally just right here. So... I'm not human, so I'm not going to get the NPC invader here yet. However, I'm going to be becoming human inside this area. So that I can kindle and such the secondary bonfire. Or I could just warp to the first one, but I'm just gonna kindle the second one since I've already rested at it. I'll use 2 twin humanities, which will leave me with 2 more. And then I'll use 1 ordinary humanity, which will leave me... There we go. And... There we go. Oh, kitty, 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 kitty. Who's your good boy? Yes, you are. You can go now. Go free, my little friend. Okay, cool. So, rehuman. Step 1, rehuman. Step 2, realize I didn't need that extra 1 humanity I used up. I only needed the 2 twin humanities, because it takes 1 to rehuman and then 3 to kindle the thing fully, not 4. Step 3, use the kindle once. Step 4, kindle the second time. Step 3, kindle the third and final time. That was more like step 5. Step 6, you're done. Honestly, I could have just had a step dedicated to all the kindles, but I wanted to make the kindling joke thing. I don't think anyone got it though. Or the people who did definitely didn't laugh. I know it's a really lame joke even to me now that I realize it. Now that I'm actually thinking about it. I'm telling you, those hippos are rough. I still need +1 to go up another level. There we go. Ooh. That hippo's gonna follow me, isn't he? Yup. Knew it. Fuck me! Should've just warped to the other one. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. All that humanity I used was a waste. Warp. Tomb of the Giants. I'm so irritated about that. So irritated. Seath the Scaleless is such an annoying fight. I'm not really that good at Seath the Scaleless. It's not that hard, I'm just not that great at it. But the main thing for Seath... Fuck the fucking fuck of a fucking run fuck up. Sorry, I needed that. I have a good bit of pent-up rage and anger, so that would help. That not only helped me release that anger, but it also let me tell you how much I hate Seath the Scaleless's run-up. Like, those invisible bridges are bullshit. Actually, earlier in the playthrough, if you remember, I'm not sure whether you guys remember or not, but you actually saw me very specifically use talk to a Pacific merchant and purchase a Pacific 99 of a Pacific item. You may or may not know what they are. They're called prism stones. That's how much I hate the area. I'm willing to spend that many prism stones. Now I got my humanity back, I'd like to return human and murder the NPC invader for his stuffy stuffs. No, not kindle. Return human. This bonfire is already fully kindled. So apparently that 1 extra humanity I shouldn't have used was actually just my brain predicting the future. And predicting that I'd need an extra humanity. So, good job, brain. I would give you an applaud, but it wouldn't really... But I would give you, like, a clap. But then... I'd have to set down the controller, and I don't trust myself setting down the controller in this area because I don't trust myself in this area in general. Especially without a shield equipped. You know what I should have been doing? I should have been using shield, two-handing, and getting a kill. Then, before it could finish me. I didn't mean to one-hand. I used 2S this, which is more than last time, and I only used 1. However, that's fine, because I'm humanoid. This isn't even the jumping spot! Okay. And drop here before the hippo notices me, I hope. I hope it's before the hippo notices me. So I never had to move! Because the jumping spot's down there! Like, right down there, I believe. Nope. Nope. Jumping spot's before that. I know it is. Where is it? Am I really this illiterate? Let it roll, you stupido. Trying to draw out the hippo. Apparently I'm gonna fail on that. So it is right here. Wow, I'm really stupid. I should have just never warped. You know what, 17S is good enough for me. Because over here, that's how you skip a chunk of this area. Now, I prefer to drop right there and then walk around this entanglement so that I don't take any fall damage. And realize I don't know where the fuck I am. Oh yeah, ladder there. Kind of tried to avoid this ladder area. No, I didn't. That's the ladder you need to go down if you don't want to drop down and take fall damage. I am a dingus. I am a dingus. Okay, anyways, don't tell me it's running already. No, don't let it. Fuck me. Probably gonna unload and reload after this invader's dead. That's what I'm predicting. I can get a shield, which would slowly heal me whenever I equip it. And he also gives me his weapon and 2 humanity, and humanity up in the corner, and some souls. And I'm gonna quit out of the game and load back in and try and kill that crystal lizard before it escapes from me again. I'm gonna probably be killing Gravelord Nita at the end of this episode, and I think I'll probably end it there. Do a little bit of grindy farmy stuff, and that's probably when I'm gonna be getting off. Unless, actually, it didn't even spawn back in. You can't use that trick in this one. You actually need to like have a death screen or something. Damn. Okay, that's what's going on. Okay, all those notifications up on the top are driving me crazy. I know I'm gonna get pinched or trapped by him. I believe it's like right on this platform. Yeah, if I ran too quickly. There's a lot of death thingies here. A lot of blood splotches here that symbolize that people have died here a lot of times. And when I say a lot, I mean like a lot of times. I'm gonna kill this thing so that I don't gotta worry about trying to sneak up on me at any point in time. At a given point in time. And if I had dragony stuff, this would be a great spot to be. But I don't, so it's a pretty terrible spot to be. Swap out my pyro hand for my bow. I don't have great arrows for it. However, I have the stats for it, but I don't have the great arrows, do I? No, I really don't. I have 3. But I don't think that's really enough. I think I'm gonna have to go with that one first. Is it really only gonna be 32 damage a hit? That's gonna take forever to kill you. However, I'd rather kill you at range than kill you close up, personally. So far, it's 10 arrows, it's not bad. No, that's 13. So 13 will kill. There's $1,000 for a pinwheel. So it's going to be roughly 13, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I missed, 11, 12, 13, why is it so much less more? 14, 15, 16, 17, Jesus. Pinwheels are strong. Did the pinwheels get stronger with each pinwheel you kill or something? I don't think that's how it is. I don't know. I messed up on him. Aim above him slightly. Nice. It's really low damage, however. He still hits me. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need melee, or at least I'm gonna at least need to move up closer to them to continue. Soul of a hero. Just to keep a shooting, just to keep a shooting. This is 34. This is more than the 32s, which is the highest I saw until this 34. I'm down to 20 of them. Swear they get more health with each one of them you kill. It's 1 arrow away from death, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably should have done that originally earlier. Kill it and drop an item? No? Oh, that's okay. Because now, run this way. Roll here and kill this pinwheel in 2 hits. Now, please tell me you dropped what I want. No mask. Oh, there was a mask. Mask of the Mother. Now I have the Mask of the Mother and the Mask of the Father. And the mask I want is the Mask of the Child. So I literally have both the masks I don't want. That's obnoxious. I have both of the 2 masks that I could care less about. I believe there's a white Titanite slab down here. Yeah, if I continue down this way rather than just plunging that guy, yeah, white Titanite slab, which is required to max out a divine. I'm not sure if that's required for an occult, but I do know it's either required for, I would guess it's required for occult and divine maxing. Which means, yeah, it's going to take till New Game Plus, definitely, to get all the achievements. However, I could be wrong. Granted, to get all the achievements, you need to get both of the achievements you get for the endings. In Dark Souls 3, I'm going to have to go to New Game Plus 4 and beat it, because there are technically 5 endings, however, there's only 4 of them you actually get achievements for. And the 5th one is technically... 2 of the endings are technically one ending and or technically 2 endings in one, depending on how you play it. If you want to take bare minimum damage here, it's possible to get on that stone and then roll down and take less damage. Don't run straight at him, because then you'll have to deal with giant skeletons, but if you wait instead, then you won't. Now in here he can resurrect the skeletons, so we're once again officially in need of the claymore. The +5 divine claymore. Oh, I know, that's an AoE! That would have hurt even more if I was closer to him, but that still hurt, and I wasn't even that close to him. I didn't even have a chance to dodge there because of Estes. Run this way, and heal. I'll let my AoE. The Divine Claymore on his minions, and then I'm going to use our Black Knight Great Axe on him, since he actually can't resurrect himself, luckily. He'd need a Necromancer who was strong enough to resurrect him, which no such Necromancer exists. Pretty sure the Gravelord Servant Covenant is permanently cut off after you kill Gravelord Nito, and if it's not, then after you kill Gravelord Nito, obtaining it is cut off. Told you I'd kill Gravelord Nito right around the end of this episode. I'm gonna put that on there, swap the Skull Lantern out. Actually, I'm going to keep the Skull Lantern on because I'm going to have to go back through for a specific reason. Or a specific purpose. Which is related to a thingy thing. And yeah, you can't kneel in his coffin anymore, can you? Nope. Yeah. Actually, if we were to reload, save and quit, I believe, or no, it's already here, because I did save and quit earlier. We got that dude we killed earlier's armor set. Which if we put it on, I'm pretty sure it's heavier than this set. So I think, but put on the poise ring. Is it higher than 95? It's 92. It's not even that high. However, it is much nicer looking. Which piece has more? It's the same there. Then it's more there. It's the chest piece, the gauntlets, and the leggings are all one poise better, except the chest plate's actually 2, and the helmet's 0 better. Now we're going to be teleporting to the Tomb of the Giants bonfire. There's no point in actually on that bonfire. There's no point to kindling it. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. It's a bonfire that spawns inside of a boss arena after you've already killed the boss, and it literally leads to a dead end as soon as the boss is dead. Anyways, now that that's over with and done, no, starting the fight with 17 Estus, ending with 15 actually wasn't that bad. I only drank 2 Estus throughout the whole fight. That's actually pretty good. If you ask me. That's pretty damn good. Kill him, drink an Estus. Now I used up 3 of them getting to him. Granted, 1 of them was used up because of the invader. Or was it because of the fall damage? I can't remember. I don't know. I'm gonna tank the fall damage, because it's not enough to kill me. However, it is definitely enough to, yeah. That's why I didn't want to take the other route, so that I wouldn't take that fall damage. But now that I think about that, that's not really much of a skip to here. The closest thing it is to a skip, all it really makes you skip is a bonfire and having to do a very Pacific run up. Fuck me. Do the pinwheels at least respawn? Because if so, I would love to farm for the Mask of the Child. Because if they don't respawn, then I'm fucked on the Mask of the Child. I knew that killed it. The bow ones are weaker than the non-bow ones. They're one hit rather than two. Please tell me the pinwheels respawn. Yes, the pinwheels respawn. Usually I wouldn't be that happy about an enemy respawning, but in this case I actually am. Equip the Pyro Flame. I'm gonna put on my ordinary shield. I'm gonna drop down here. And hop down here. Kill this pinwheel. Run this way. Kill this pinwheel. Run over this way. Another pinwheel dropped a mask. Now they're the pinwheels I killed. Kill that pinwheel. I can check for a mask later. After punch attacking this pinwheel. I realized from above that I missed an item around here, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and find that. No drop off that pinwheel. And then there's a pinwheel right here. I'm not wearing the covetous servant ring, the golden covetous ring, so that might be why. I could have sworn I saw an item down here. There was an item, I just didn't notice it. That was really hard to notice for me for some reason. White titanite chunk. Then up here, Mask of the Mother again. Jeez, I don't need two masks of the Mother. I'll just attack through this and warp to the Tomb of the Giants. And probably rest of that bonfire, both for Estus related purposes, most likely. Then I'm gonna try that again, because I would want that stupid Titanite Lizard stuff. Tomb of the Giant. I know it's probably just white Titanite chunks, but still, white Titanite chunks are needed. I want them. Whatever. I think I'm gonna go for one or two more attempts before I'm just done. When I say done, I mean I'm done. Actually, now I think about it, I could just buy the Mask of the Child, so there's no reason for trying to farm for it over there. Granted, getting it for free would save me like 5 to 10 grand in souls, because it's like 5 to 10 grand to buy. Drop down here, run over here, run over here. If anything's a skip, it's this. That is great. Killing that thing with the plunge. That hippo one, the hippo skeleton, the giant skeleton hippo. It's great. Well, I missed that jump, but that's not really too necessary. Oh, crap. Cool. So it is a little bit of a skip, but it's not really that much of a skip if you drop down that way. I surprisingly didn't rest at the tomb. Don't know why. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, finally! It's 2 2 twinkling titanite and 2 white titanite chunks. I think I'm going to go back this way, and I'm probably going to end up warping to Firelink for now, and ending the episode off there. I'm going to go another loop around there, just to try and get the mask free, except this time I'm going to be wearing Covetous Gold Serpent Ring for the item discovery. Now, for the murdering of this thing purposes, the running attack is best. Kill that with 1 hit, roll past him, regenerate stamina, and kill him. And I'm drinking Estus while I'm at it. Okay, I think I know how to do the runny thingy here. I mean, the extra souls are kind of nice at least. I didn't realize the running attack could 1-hit him. That's what I'm gonna probably start using on him. I forgot the ring change. He fell. Love it. Love to see that he fell. I'm gonna run away from those things. Those little ankle biting buttheads. Okay. Mask of the Child! Yes, I got it for free! Kill him. I'll take whatever mask it is, if it's any. No mask. I would have taken any mask, even the mask of the mother again, just so that I had yet another mask. I'm not just going to give away my mask of the child, because not the most common thing ever. I find it to be the mask of the child, I feel like it's the rarest of the drops, as well as the best. And as for the mask of the mother and father, I feel like it's a bit more even between them. But for some reason, I just feel like the mask of the child is the rarest of all those drops. Anyways, let's head to Firelink Shrine, rest up there. Oh! I don't know if that's that it's a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm not sure if you're supposed to pop that out of your ear like that, the way I just did. Because that's not like, I don't think that's the way you're supposed to pop your ear. Okay. No.
Oh, blast, where am I? Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Yeah, he sells miracles, however, for expensive-ass prices. Honestly, if anything, I'm just gonna re-enter his covenant via him. I wonder if her dialogue is different when you're in the Way of the White. I'll have to test that in New Game Plus. However, then I'll lose some of my rank on my dragons if I level up my dragons. Damn. Oh, my ears. I need to tend to my ears for a little bit after this. Like, the way I wear the headset, since I need the game volume and the headset stuff, is painful on my ear.
Hello. I will never forget what you did. I am deeply indebted, for it was not within my power to save Vince or Nico. I cannot thank you enough. In case you have not heard, I am Rhea of Thorland. I only wish there was some way I could help you. But I am inexperienced, and I only know the art of miracles. If that could be of any help, speak to me again. Would a miracle be of any help to you? I would be most pleased if that was so. May we discuss miracles then?
Learn gesture, prayer. So that's how you learn gesture without starting off either as the knight class or the other class thing. Does she sell more than one? Sadly, she only sells one, but I'll still take a free divine. Well, that's not free, but it's pretty cheap divine blessing. Look at how cheap that is compared to that dude. The Great Heal is the same as the Great Heal Extra Sip. The Wrath of the Gods, so much faith cost, but it's so good. Okay, anyways, now I'm done practically drooling over it, apparently. Great Heal Excerpt. Total slots 3. Uses 3. Type slots 1. Faith required. Oh no, that's Great Heal. Faith required 24. Okay, where's Eps? Wait, the Wrath of the Gods is down here, but is it also up here? No, I'm going crazy. Huh, she doesn't sell a Great Heal Excerpt. Okay. I'm gonna have to buy all of her miracles. So that's gonna get expensive. Especially with this one. However, now that I've bought all of her miracles, does she sell a limited amount or just one? I just want to see by purchasing one. Okay.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a lout named Hatches and turned into hollows. My prayers did them no good. It is my ignorance, my frailty that has sealed their fates. Perhaps Petrus realized my weakness all along, and thus made the decision to abandon me. I can hardly blame him now.
I'm sorry, hon, but he's an anti-cleric person.
Then be safe. Farewell, Verionox.
Well, now I got all those miracles. Ow. 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 Damn. I just cracked and popped all of my fingers. Even though that's probably not the best thing for them. It helps. I'm not gonna kill that dude because then I'm gonna lose access to Way of the White, I think. And she'll shun me or something. Or she'll no longer sell me miracles or something, I don't know. Did I get those firebombs over here? I didn't! I never did! I wonder if I rest the bonfire, will they still be there? Because if I do, I believe that's 6 firebombs, so I can store 6 firebombs. So, enter bottomless box, items. Let's go down, first things first. Eyes of Death, all of them. That thing. That one, don't need that. Book of the Guilty, not necessary right now. Don't need that. And it's 6, not 7. However, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to store till 61. Hold on, no, not 61. I think 63 with the plus 6 that we need. I think I'm good with everything else. Because I don't want all my firebombs on me at once. Now, if these firebombs are still here... An idiot who has no clue where I'm going, apparently. Please tell me they're still here. Please tell me they're still here. Nice, they're still here. I will take that firebomb. Those 6 firebombs. Ooh. Oh. $117 grand is what I got. Over it. So I think this video is going to be over right now. So see you all next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Actually, there's something I'm going to do. I'm going to be swapping out my swapping my skull lantern back to my pyroflame, and be actually equipping over here this talisman. And over here I will be attuned magics. So I'm going to be swapping the way everything is equipped. What's in the first slot ain't going to change. But then it's going to be Fire Surge, it's going to be Fire Surge, Fire Whip, Great Heal, Great Heal Extra Ships, 14 Faith. Damn. Homeward's the one I wanted, which is 18. Well, then I'm gonna be putting on, in that case, honestly, with what I got, Great Chaos Firewall. See you all next time, all my friends. Peace.